The capital of the Dominican Republic is Santo Domingo. Location: it is in the eastern two-thirds of the island Hispaniola. The Dominican Republic is between the Caribbean Sea and North Atlantic Ocean. It is east of Haiti.
Physical features. Some of natural resources are silver, small amounts of gold, amber, and larimar. The produce of the country includes coffee, sugarcane, tobacco, rice, bananas, mangoes, avocados, bell peppers, and mahogany, to name a few.
The Dominican Republic is located in the Caribbean Sea, sharing the island of Hispaniola with Haiti. The Dominican Republic holds two-thirds of the island and Haiti holding in one-third of the island. Another interesting note about Hispaniola is that it was the first island landed on by the famous explorer Christopher Columbus on his first voyage in 1492.
There is a very large immigration to the Dominican Republic that is comprised of mainly illegal Haitians that cross the border illegally. There are said to be over 1 million Haitians in the Dominican Republic. The Dominican government is democracy with presidential elections every 4 years. One interesting note is that a president can hold as many terms as he likes.
The landscape is many times breathtaking with high mountains, rivers, waterfalls, and long sandy beaches. The other part of the country is urban, many living well in apartments and homes, but others living in barrios, poor neighborhoods, and have no idea where the next meal is coming from. Unemployment is also a huge problem. Unwed pregnancy is rampant. A recent national report said that there are currently over 1 million women that are raising children without a father. There are long power outages constantly causing major problems for everyone, but more so for business owners. The people are very loving, friendly, warm-hearted. Friendship is an important part of the Dominican life. Statistics. The ethnic groups is 73% mixed, 16% white, and 11% black. Their language is Spanish. The religions. Roman Catholics is 95% and others 5%. Population is 10,088,598. The population growth rate is 1.305%. Birth rate is 19.44 births and out of 1,000 population. And death rate is 4.14 or 41 deaths out of 10,000 population.
Historical events. 1492, Christopher Columbus visits the island, which he names Hispaniola. It translates as Little Spain. 1496, Spaniards set up first Spanish colony, and Santo Domingo was founded in 1496 by Bartholomew Columbus, with which subsequently served as the capital of all Spanish colonies in South America. 1510, the first shipment of Africans to Santo Domingo.
Government. The Dominican Republic currently enjoys a new constitution, which was ratified in 1994 and changed again during the tenure of the last president in 2000-2004, and a stable democratic process that has been in place for the last 30 years. The democratically represented government is divided principally into three branches: executive, which is represented by the president and his cabinet; legislative, which is represented by a two-house system of senators and deputies; judicial, represented by a national judicial court designed to separate politics from the judicial appointment process.
The president of the country is democratically elected and holds one term for 4 years. The Constitution ratified in 1994 prohibits re-election for consecutive periods, whereas the latest changes made during the last administration basically nulls this previous restriction. The president of the country appoints a cabinet of ministers to handle certain affairs, to direct certain government policies. The president is also the official head of state and is commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The president is elected via an election which is distinct and separate from elections for representatives of the legislature.
Economy. The Dominican Republic has long been viewed primarily as an exporter of sugar, coffee, and tobacco, but in recent years the service sector has overtaken agriculture as the economy's largest employer due to growth in telecommunications, tourism, and free trade zones. The economy in the Dominican Republic is highly dependent upon the U.S., the destination for nearly 60% of exports. Remittances from the U.S. amount to about a tenth of GPD, equivalent to almost half of exports and three-quarters of tourism reps.
Language. Spanish is the official language of the country in which street signs and restaurants menus are written in. Even though the people linked to the tourist trade generally speak English, knowing some Spanish is a great advantage. It is important to point out that the Dominicanists, the local way of speaking Spanish interspersed with Dominican elements, is the everyday life experience of the pleasant soul and wisdom expressed with a rustic accent and with inland flavor. As in all countries, each region has its charm and accentuates its expression in a particular way, identifying the speaker from the first words uttered in his conversation.
Ethnicity/religion. Ethnic divisions have been estimated at 16% white, 11% black, and 73% mulatto. Descendants of early Spanish settlers and of black slaves from West Africa constitute the two main racial strains. Religious freedom is protected by law and there is no state religion. However, the Roman Catholic Church, which signed a concordat with the government in 1954, has extended special privileges not granted to other religions. According to a 1997 population survey, professional Roman Catholics represent an estimated 68.1% of the population. Protestants, including Baptists and Jehovah's Witnesses, Methodists, Mormons, Seventh-day Adventists, and other Christians accounted for another 11%. As many as 20.4% declared no religious affliction whatsoever. It is believed that some Catholics may practice a combination of Catholicism and tradition, Afro-Catholics, beliefs and custom. Other religions include Judaism, Islam, and Buddhism.
Education. Education in the Dominican Republic is free and compulsory. There is a large selection of schooling options in the Dominican Republic in quality that can be found in public, private, and religious schools. Along with many options for grade school education, the Dominican Republic also offers a large selection for higher education, with curriculum linked to American and European programs. Instructions in foreign languages is available in Santo Domingo for children of all ages, where curriculums are available in Spanish and other languages. While there are students enrolled from all over the world, the majority are Dominican. Schools are accredited by Dominican Ministry of Education, offer certificates which are valid for entrance to a Dominican, European, and U.S. university.
What do people do with their free time? The Dominican Republic's sunny and warm year-round climate creates the perfect environment for sports. Whether your game is golf, diving, windsurfing, fishing, or sailing on the high seas, sports are an exciting way to experience this country's natural beauty. Beaches, mountains, waterfalls, and amazing countryside. The Dominican Republic is the perfect location for all kinds of sporting events. It hosts leading international tournaments such as windsurfing and kiteboarding, Calibrate, fishing tournaments at Cabez de Toro, and golf courses around Punta. What is a common food authentic to country? Flan is a custard-like dessert originating from Spain and popular in former Spanish colonies such as Latin America, the Philippines, Cuba, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic. Although Spanish is in origin, it is sometimes wrongly associated in the United States with Mexican cuisine and its people. Juan Pablo Duarte. Juan Pablo was a literal leader in the famous Latrina, along with Francisco del Rosario Sanchez, Ramon Montes Milla. These people are considered as national heroes, and they helped the Dominican Republic achieve independence from Haiti in 1844. He is considered as the architect of the Dominican Republic.
Climate. The majority of the Dominican Republic enjoys the beautiful tropical weather all year round, with the average annual temperature hovering around 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Some call the Dominican Republic's climate the endless summer due to warm and sunny conditions experienced pretty much everywhere in the country all year round.
Now here are some of our resources.